Hello, everyone. This is Doug Davis, broker in charge at Karambie Realty, and here with another Ask Doug. And if you're liking these, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Appreciate that. And today we're going to talk about Bill 46, or the vacant home tax proposal that the government is trying to put on Oahu, and that's vacant homes that are empty greater than 6 months out of the year. This one is absolutely crazy because the bill presumes that all homes are empty, which means that the government is going to be absolutely swamped with documentation by hundreds of thousands of homes trying to prove that they're a resident and they've been in for more than 6 months or more in their home, which means that the declaration for exemption that you are a homeowner must be filed every year with the city. The city may require a driver's license, vehicle registration, utility and/or bank records, or if it's rented, lease agreements, rental agreements, proof of income, proof of general excise taxes paid for the rental income, and other documents may be required as well. And that's from every single resident in Hawaii, or maybe the state. I'm not sure if they're doing the entire state or just picking on Oahu. And this is another attempt to provide more housing to local residents, primarily because they don't process permits fast enough. So we truly need to build our way out of this. We need more housing. But it just takes too long to get permits here. So the penalty or the tax, if you have a vacant property, would be 1% of the assessed value for the first year, 2% on the second year, and 3% on the third year and thereafter. So a home assessed for $1 million, which would be most properties here, would be $30,000. That's a year just for this tax. That's not your real property tax bill. That's in addition to. Yikes, plus all the documentation that you have to do and filing every year. Okay. For real estate sales, there's a concern in that it's leveled on the property and not the owner per se. So if you sell your home, this exemption is allowed only once every 5 years. So if you're the new buyer and you sell your property in less than 5 years, so you're within that 5-year window, you still have that tax to pay, which means you're either going to take less net by paying that off to the government for that time period, or you're going to try to negotiate that the new buyer will be paying that tax, which new buyer wouldn't want to be paying. That's not on his watch. So that means less net to the second seller that sells within that 5-year time period. That doesn't bode well. And then there's lots of people that fix and flip and all that kind of thing. Or get this, if you're a developer and you can't sell your properties, the entire inventory within 6 months, then you'd have the vacant home tax on 100 units maybe. It's inconceivable how much money that would be. And all of this again is to an attempt to increase our inventory of available homes to rent. Okay, and there's approximately, according to the 2020 US Census, 34,000 vacant homes on Oahu. So it's a big number. And this would take effect in July 2026. So it's up and coming, and it's still happening. It just passed something last week, one of the steps, so it's still alive and kicking. So there you go. Watch out for the vacant house tax. All right, until next week. Again, if you have any real property needs, buying, selling, or property management, let me know. If you have questions, keep those questions coming. Until next week, thanks so much.